Everybody, we're back. We're washed. We're back. We're back. We're washed. We're back, though. We have a cockroach. Not sure if you've seen this guy before. 6 legs, 2 antenna. Only living creature that can survive a nuclear explosion, except for Indiana Jones. +2. Thank you. Thank you. It's a bit of a dated joke, but so be it. Now, here's the thing. You put Ant second, and the only thing that could stop this squad right now... Grabby arms is perfect. The only thing that could stop this squad is a single seahorse. I left Universe. I want you to know I left you a little moment there. You could have snuck in with some comedic timing, and it could have been 1 seahorse. That would have been funny enough. It could have been 2 seahorses. That would have been really funny, or an entire team of seahorses. You really dropped the ball on that one. Just gonna say it. Now, you know what? You know what I'm thinking here? I'm thinking you'd run something like this. Ants in the early game, very effective. Fish leveling up, one of the best early game levelers, in my opinion. We hold. I'm content. It's our best first 2-round performance in history. 1 win and a draw. Love it. Love it. Maybe let's pretend he's got a beard and pull out Occam's razor. Sell the fish. Run 2 scalers. What? Yeah, no, I can get 2 well, not 2 scalers. One thing that benefits from being scaled. The tamarind. No, this is right. I got lost in the Occam's razor. What if Occam didn't have a beard type of bit, but Grizzly Adams did have a beard. That is true. Words to live by. Cockroach will benefit from the HP. Tamarind can eventually be sold into something more effective. And Ant is just along for the ride, bro. Ant is just along for the ride. I don't really want to buy any more bacon. It's not good for you. I love the way it tastes. If we have some in the house, I will cook it and eat it. But I have to say, as you grow up, you learn about the blind spots in your own life, and you may find yourself apologizing for the ignorance of your younger days. I've always recognized that bacon tastes good, but frying it is kind of annoying. But every time people have told me, just bake it instead. You can bake it in, like 10 strips at a time. It gets perfectly cooked. I'm like, oh, but it's not the same without the sizzle and the... you're catching like strays off of the frying pan and leaving pock marks on your face. We had people over for Christmas, a month ago. I had to cook a lot of bacon. I said, fine, I'll do it. Cooked it in the oven. Every slice came out perfect, evenly cooked. The cleanup was 10 times easier. It was, if you're cooking bacon and you're not baking it, I advise you, get on that as soon as possible. It will change your life. Don't make the same mistakes I made, okay? You can learn a little bit from your elders in this situation. I'll go free lasagna. I wanted to resist it as well because of the status quo bias, but really, they were right. The bacon bakers were right the whole time. If you want to get into a conversation, is bacon overrated? It's a different story for a different day. I disagree. If anything, I think, apparently I am getting involved in the discussion. I wouldn't say that I think it's underrated. I think that's out of the pocket. I think it's a little bit crazy. I can't believe that this is what I'm spending my money on here. But I would say, if anything, I think it's a little overhated. It's on 2 different, different spectrums there, but hold. Because it was like really like bacon was enjoyed. Like I was born in the late 1980s. Bacon has been enjoyed as a function of population growth since I've come into this earth. And then there was like a Reddit explosion, the narwhal bacons at midnight, bacon salt on everything, bacon flavored mayonnaise, et cetera, et cetera. And that it got heavily overrated and oversaturated. And then there was the necessary whipsaw effect on that, like the elasticity where people came back in the other direction and said that it's overrated. Pump the brakes, kid, okay? I guess it probably was overrated, but just listen, continue pumping the brakes. Give me 2 free lasagnas. and get this rhinoceros out here. Am I going to sell you into the rhino? I think I am, even though you're only level 1. It stings, but it's got to be done. I think all I'm saying is I think it's overhated. That's it. It is also the best smelling food on the planet, unless the smell of it makes you disgusted, in which case you probably disagree. And that is, Thomas Jefferson wrote into the Bill of Rights that you have the right to do that. And that's why he's on Mount Rushmore. That and the fact that when they built it, there were only 4 presidents at the time. This didn't really build it. Kind of carved it. If anything, they unbuilt Mount Rushmore out of the existing mountain, I suppose. Okay, the ant has to go as well. I'm not in love with the way this run looks so far. I think I'm going to double dose you here with broccoli and bacon. Tale as old as time. Strange to say the least. We hold on these. I'm telling you, Rhino is the meta this week. We just need to actually get the Rhino off. Phrasing. Ace Ventura 2, when nature calls, be like, Pizza roll, in my opinion. Pizza roll, now we're talking. Pineapple. Pineapple snake, like these are things that will benefit us. Tiger. Another 2 lasagnas, never hurt anybody. You need to get off the frickin' team. We do not respect you anymore. 1730 rhinoceros. If it gets to level 2, if it has a pineapple, then we've got the chance to cook something up. For now, I think we're still kind of a little decroded. But the cockroach is, I don't know why I was going to say it was hanging dong. It's hanging on. It's a different thing altogether. 2 free lasagnas. I'm not buying a carrot for you. I think it's too optimistic to think you're going to remain on the squad. If anything, I'd rather dump you, let's sell high, and then get a pineapple or a snake. You know what? This is our pivot point. We'll get natural tier 6s next round, and lots of stats this round, and the tier 6 on level up, which means maybe we get 2 snakes. North and south. 2 snakes. You know what I'm talking about, Malkmus heads? And grim hotheads. Okay, so we held. Beautiful. I don't really want to fly. I do want a tiger. It's the way of the world. Sucks we lose the scaling, but so be it. I want a snake, please. I think lionfish can kind of go crazy too. I think it looks like this. I would rather have the rhino up at the front, but I think this is the way. You could also have tiger behind lionfish. Like, there's lots of possible permutations here, but I think this is the way. This is a 10-piece. As it stands right now, this is a 10-piece. And honestly, 2440. You should still take these. The lionfish does well with them, but I don't want to scale it too much until it levels up. Or I don't want to spend money scaling it that could go to scaling something else. And what about you? You really need a pineapple more than anything else. Come on. Tiger's fine. Pineapple would go crazy, though. Another rhinoceros. Not necessary, but it is what it is. This team is strong, but more important than being strong is like strong very quickly. It's like, you know, having your growth spurt before the summer before 9th grade, and then you join the wrestling team. Like, that's probably like the actual worst sport you could use as a reference point because there's weight classes. It's like having a growth spurt in the summer after 4th grade and then joining your middle school basketball team. Like, if you're the only kid that can reasonably, you know, throw a screen, I had to think of a good basketball term. If you're the only kid that's munching glass, okay? I mean, they're going to put you on the team. You ever see those highlights of, like, every once in a while, they'll be like, this 6'8" middle schooler is taking the nation's basketball scouts by storm. And it's just one dude that is, like, as tall as a giant. But actually, I mean, he's still really tall, but mostly it's just that everybody else is 11 years old. They're all, like, scrambling around him, and he's just like, basketball is so funny. Not in a bad way. You're going to... Listen, basketball fans should be the first people telling you that basketball is funny. Did you see Joel Embiid, his reaction to getting doused with water after dumping 70 points on Victor Wembanyama's head? You're going to tell me that basketball's not funny? How can you not be romantic about basketball after something like that? Us drawing with that team, by the way, is huge. We're going the distance. Forget a snake. Forget a snake. Look at this. It's so over for them. We haben ein big problem. They haben ein big problem. I'm having a big problem. How did that team get so freaking scaled, bro? That's crazy. I think you need this. As much as the tiger needs it. We're on 1 life? No. No! Not like this. Never mind. It's okay. People are saying it's totally fine. Okay, you need to sell the monkeys and get a level... Here's what you need. Level 3 lionfish and like a scorpion. Like stack these guys maybe and take a scorpion. Level 3 lionfish. The scaling is irrelevant at this point. Crocodile is something, but I think we can do better. Honestly, a donkey might be exactly what the doctor ordered. As crazy as it sounds. Because it gets more chaff from the back. You know, separate the wheat from the chaff. It gets more chaff from the back and puts it to the front for the rhino to feast on. I think this makes sense. Oh, but my donkey died! Spoilers! Oh, we won anyway. Good. Good. What can I say? I told you we weren't washed. We're just back. A dinosaur's story. This is good. 1 seahorse, ideal. 1 fish. Frank Miller's Dr. Seuss adaptation. 1 fish. 2 fish. Red fish. Blue fish. How about who gives a fish? The whole town's like one big smokestack. Waiting to blow. Just trying to poison a few more people before it finally bites the dust itself. Be a witty celebrity. But doctor, I am Pagliacci. Oh, so you should have like an in then. Can you give me tickets? It's not funny. It's nothing. It's what it is. Yeah, you know what? Let's save some money for next round. I can't believe we lost the last round. Like, I thought we were cruising. They got a 2-6 cockroach. We could still hold. Oh, we can still hold. I was so excited we might possibly win. I didn't do the math. But this is fine. Level 2 seahorse, you can set that and you can forget that. You can buff it. Buy it, buff it, bacon. Apple. I had to buy it just to keep the incredibly cooked Daft Punk bit going. Huge, huge. Well played. Well played, Markitex. Well played. Ahimomancer. You can see my new strat here, okay? My new strat is roll less, bacon more. What's that joke, by the way? English muffin, Francis Bacon? I don't think that's the joke. Oh, man. That one's gonna bother me. 1 second. Let me alt-tab here. Joke where the punchline is Francis Bacon. What is the meaning of knowledge is power, Francis Bacon. That's it. It's a case of I understand. I get it now. How about this? I don't really want to buff the cockroach. But you got to do what you got to do. We'll get another giraffe out there next turn. Level 3 seahorse. Level 3 seahorse won't prove its efficacy probably until later in the game, but still. It is a 17-12 just by itself right now. I don't know why I said that like Elvis. It is a 17-12 right Elvis, when he was on military time. 13 o'clock, 14 o'clock, 15 o'clock, rock. 16 o'clock, 17 o'clock, 18 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around. That's not even him. I think that's the Big Bopper. That's not Elvis, man. That is not Elvis. Just keep buffing the seahorse. It won't steer you wrong. Get it twisted. You will win this round. We got at least 3 seconds until we see our first scorpion, so I'm not even sweating it, bro. The other 4 units on my squad that are not the seahorse are insanely bad, though. But they're all in service of the seahorse, bro. This is what we've wanted to see. Something along these lines. Thank you so much. And now the penguin serves a purpose. And if that purpose was a porpoise, and I'm sorry, I'm back to the Dr. Seuss bit. It is tempting. A stonefish is tempting. Just because it's a little different. We have a 10-piece with a stonefish? Never mind. We've never had a 10-piece with a level 3 scorpion. That is crazy to me. Just because it's been in the game for so long. Like forever. I think we got the right setup for now. We're really leaning on this scorpion, though. How dare I? I gotta stop shuffling these units, man. Like it's... we won anyway, but I'm going up against, like, beatable squads. And then shuffling them into a position where, like, they destroy us. Come on. Come on. I've never won with a level 3 slug either, but, like, I don't think that's in the business of changing. We shouldn't really be too concerned with badge hunting, I think. We should be more concerned with, like, getting more than 2 wins. Because I'm kind of embarrassed with the state of our results on this weekly so far. Good excuse or otherwise. And that was pretty nice. I'm not mad about that. Let's keep these cans going for now. I know it's not a typical strat for me. It's interesting, right? Husky's a great scaler. Boar is a great scale receiver. It's a more fun unit to play with than Husky. But we definitely need to make sure that it works. Like, it needs to receive the scaling impact. Which means it's going to... Oh, you know what? It's going to feast so good on the enemy chaff that we're separating from the wheat with our level 3 seahorse. So you put that boar in the middle so that by the time it gets to it, that it's the cross-mogenation and get ready. I might not have explained it well. That boar is in the back to tank right now. This is a soft synergy. You need the support. I guess level 3 penguin would have been nice too. Lots of things would be nice here, okay? Lots of things would be nice here. I think we have a head empty, set it and forget it type team. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving it. He's feasting on the chaff. And choking on the splinters. You definitely need this. Me personally, you level the boar. There's a penguin in the shop anyway. Of course you level the boar. Now we have a very slim margin of error, and one scorpion does put us in a dangerous spot. But it's a good-looking team. You can't deny that. Try as you might, and look at what I told you it was going to feast on the chaff, Jerry. Did I tell you it was going to feast on the chaff, or did I tell you it was going to feast on the chaff? Huge. I would love a steak. You could put a steak on any of these lads, and you'd be pleased. You don't really need it on the seahorse, but I'd be pleased. Oh, brother, you're shark. Little bro's really trash talking in Super Auto Pets with a bison on his team. What happened? Let's shuffle you to the front. You're not going to need a steak long term. You know what? Steaks are boring. Chocolate. Chocolate's exciting. Let's see. You're going to shuffle the last enemy 3 spaces forward. 3 spaces forward. Then, shuffle them again. And have the boar feast on the chaff. But this time as an appetizer instead of as a dessert. Get ready. The man's a genius. Are you ready for this chaff to go in front of the wheat? Oh, baby. It didn't work! Thank you. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Can I get a rubber duck debug, please? Slow it down. Slow your roll a little bit. This is the seahorse. It sent the monkey up. You need to be 1 space up. That's the problem. Yes, he's right. I've made a mistake. You need to be here. Yes. And then, I don't know. It would just be funny, I suppose. Just a little laugh. Something to get you through the day. Maybe you add the memes to the team after you build the foundation instead of before. This could change my whole life, bro. It's still feasted on the chaff. We push the scaler to the front, get some free triggers. Yeah. We're definitely going Gangnam style on this one. It's the greatest team I've ever seen. What did I do? Them being 4-squatted ruined my life. I think it also ruined their life. I gotta say, Slug holding a taco and Snake with a taco hat kind of goes insane, though. Kind of goes hard. Let's play again. I wasn't gonna, but that one went so well. How could I not? How about being a grumpy gladiator? I don't want to be Maximus Doridius Lucius Glacius. There's a bit in there. I didn't notice it fast enough. Guy who thinks that the name of Russell Crowe's character from Gladiator is Enrique Iglesias. You might have to be a Ridley head to understand that one. God, I hope my voice goes back to normal tomorrow. If you think it sounds bad now, you should have heard me yesterday. Oh, wait, you couldn't because I was going... But I just hate sounding like a nerd, man. I know the things that come out of my mouth also have a bearing on that. I'm just saying, you know, it's not doing me any favors. I need that rich baritone back. I need that Brad Garrett. It's irritating my vagus nerve. Check this out. Boom. Level 1.5 guinea pig. I don't really wanna, but here we are. Well, no, I think combining them makes sense on the stats. Even though we're partially squatted, maybe this could be a big guinea pig run, bro. I've never had a 10-piece with a guinea pig. The guinea pig is not a very strong unit. It levels up very fast, which is nice for getting higher tier units in the shop. But apart from that, it doesn't have that much going for it. But that's why it would be funny, I suppose. It's hard for me to seal. My heuristic, my shortcut for figuring out what decisions to make, do I often lose to llama? And this week, I have, like, never lost to llama. So, to the best of my memory. So I just simply can't believe that the llama is a path to victory, reasonably speaking. Especially when we're already handcuffing ourselves a little bit with this guinea pig. But can I tell you? rare frigate bird actually seeing what its trigger did in Battle Edition. Things that have never happened before in human history. Now get off the team. That's called sell high. This is exactly what we need. You should scale. This run actually has a chance. Because we're already at 4 wins. We have a Bison. We have a small scaler, but this is really like all you could expect from where we're at in the game right now. Their team is just ours, but like better by 1 tick in every category. That's fine. We got lots of life to play with. This is, it's not a guarantee, but this is a possible win. Possible. I would love to, we need things that tilt the needle for us as soon as possible, like even a cupcake. And then if we could get a level 2 Bison as quickly as possible, and preferably like a monkey or even a husky could go kind of crazy. We gotta rattle off 5 more wins. So we do need to think about the future slightly, but a little shop luck could go a long way too. I'm going to save you for 1 round. I'm going to wait on 1 round. I trust in my team. This would be a big badge for me because I think before this weekly, I've only ever bought the guinea pig by accident. No, my frigate bird! They used my tech against me! A draw is still not great for us, but we do have some growth in the future, so I'm not sweating it too much. Lasagna. Sorry, lasagna. We have fun here. Something like that. Snake is too good to pass up. If you're really gunning for a victory, Snake is too good. We can't go Husky ever since we bought the foods. It's simply not it's not doable. We'll put a potato on our Snake temporarily. Very marginal gain out of that, but we need something. Dragon could go kind of crazy. Huge. Semi-huge. That's a nasty draw. We need level 2 Bison, please. Penguin's not the ticket. It needs to... Sorry, Giraffe. It's not you. We need a better scaler. It's not Penguin. It's not level 2 Giraffe, but I would actually buy a level 2 Giraffe for 1 round. It basically costs us 2 gold, but it would give us a guaranteed tier 6 in the shop as well, which, if it's like a dragon, could change our lives forever. It's all falling apart. I'm just going to be real with you, brother. I think level 2 fly, I get that there was a dragon in there too. I feel like level 2 fly could kind of go crazy. I don't know what we're doing with the tiger, but it exists. We could have gotten level 2 bison, but I think the fly is kind of crazy. My fly! How dare you? Okay, it definitely all fell apart. We no longer have basically like any advantage. You're the obvious sell target, but I can't sell you because the whole reason I did this was to try to hunt for a badge. We have to commit to like a spawning team. This is not committing to a spawning team. No, that doesn't make sense. You need a potato. That round could have gone differently if our fly had just lived. So a potato could go crazy. Don't snipe it. Don't stop with the sniping, bro. It's an underhanded tactic, okay? It's against the Geneva Convention. We don't respect it. I told you it would go differently. I warned you. I warned you. And you didn't listen. We still need a potato. And I don't know. I mean, like a level 1 shark doesn't feel like it's the difference maker for us. But I've been wrong before. Please! Yes! This game has the highest highs and the lowest lows. That hippo almost ruined my life. Go ahead. Please. Hold. If you're not going to get a potato, at least eat a carrot, okay? Me bargaining with my toddler at dinner time. You can't have your chocolate bar until you finish your grilled cheese. You got to eat only the very unhealthy stuff before you eat the literal poison, okay? Can you just shoot the shark? Like this is... It's off. Thank you! Wait a minute. The guinea pig of destiny is possibly coming to pass. Potato me. Worst carrot of all time. My daughter describing her dinner. Very rudely, by the way, but don't hold it against her. She's 3 years old. She doesn't know what she's doing. Help. That rhino's too strong. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The stork is too strong. Yes, it is. Okay. Honestly, I feel comfortable going into super lethal with you. This is a perfect round for us, for the team that we've got going on. You're the only thing we could change at this point. And you know what? It's the right thing to do. I shouldn't have rolled the fly, but it's not a huge deal. The falcon just hadn't been getting it done. Or the hawk. No disrespect. It would have been great to not eat that steak, though. Go ahead. Yes! Get him, bro! Okay, we're going into super lethal territory. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it. Is there anything we could sell? Realistically, no. It's so tempting. You have to level this guy. Hope for a tiger in the reward. Tiger chocolate. Tiger. Steak. Steak me. I would take one of these then. No steak, we take one of these. That's what we call a miracle ball. Please, this is for the guinea pig medal. They said it couldn't be done. They said he was washed. I'm washed! 2 dragons? Was that 2 snakes as well? What a rude team that exposed me as fraudulent. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. See ya!